SoundCloud, a platform that birthed some of the most iconic rap music in history. And also some of the absolute worst music ever. We're talking about tracks that instead of going triple platinum are going triple cardboard. In this video, we will be listening to some of the worst songs that have been sent to me. Trust me, you won't believe what you're about to hear. Now let's be real, SoundCloud was a game changer. It gave artists a space to be authentic, to break the mold, and it definitely changed the soundscape of rap from 2016 to 2018. We're going to be ranking these songs on a scale from 1 to 5 stars, 1 being absolutely unlistenable, 5 being surprisingly decent. We are also going to give some of the artists 2 songs so they have 2 chances, despite some of them being meme songs. Let's kick things off with Times We Had by Barlito. Released on March 15th in 2020, this track has an interesting backstory. It didn't gain much attention until Doja Cat's song Say So hit number 1 on the Billboard. It was right on the Hot 100. After Doja tweeted promising to show her boobs if Say So topped the charts, people were upset she didn't deliver. So her fans sought revenge by streaming Times We Had by Barlito non-stop, pushing it to number 1 on Spotify's Viral 50 on May 20th, 2020. Now that the history's aside, let's listen to it.
Remember the times we had, the times that you and me had.
I do not see the vision here. I mean, he gained a follower, but it's sure as hell not me. Bro did not even make a song. He made a cry for help.
Reminiscing about the time when you wasn't by my side. Everything was going fast, baby girl, you didn't last.
His singing is so bad, the microphone couldn't handle it. Yeah, bro can't even hit the notes. Actually, no, I take that back. He hit the notes, but he heard the notes. Maybe some autotune would have fixed it?
Yeah, you had me in my bag.
Okay, maybe not. The only time we had was wasted listening to this.
Please know what I do now. I'm stuck in the booth now. I am doing things, I got a lot of shit to prove now. I was by myself and shit was looking greasy.
That's pretty fucking disgusting. Bro said he was by himself and shit was looking greasy. I have never heard somebody describe a situation they were in as greasy.
Remember the times we had, the times that you and me had.
I will say the song is catchy, but I'm giving it 3 out of 5 stars. It's really just the vocals that need a lot of work. Alright, so up next we have OMG by Goodnight Daylight. Released on August 3rd, 2024 on SoundCloud, this song features some unique production by PlaySwag and WATU. It's gained popularity primarily on TikTok, but I just want to warn you guys, brace your fucking ears because your entire house is about to shake like it's in a hurricane. Bass was so fucking loud, you could feel a disturbance in the force. Just because music is loud does not make it good. Like buddy, newsflash, blasting noise rap at 3 AM just means you have a speaker with daddy issues and no friends. It's like when I was younger and I stood in front of the fan and started talking. This song I'd rate a 2 out of 5 stars. It's at least bearable compared to overly loud. But that being said, I gotta hear another song from this guy and I'll give it another rating just to give him a chance.
Bitch, I feel like God.
The beat in his vocals were shaking more than a bitch with Parkinson's. The bass isn't even distorted, that shit disfigured. Ooh, yeah, shiver me timbers, my dude. This beat's gonna have motherfuckers shaking in their boots. I just don't know what I think about this song. The way he did his vocals was definitely unique, but 2 out of 5 stars because, I mean, hell, is this shit even underground music anymore if it belongs buried? Next up, we've got a track from an underground artist named Hey Mylon. Releasing on SoundCloud on February 26, 2024, this song is called Hey Mylon Type Beat. Now, I'm not too familiar with his music, but I've heard it's very different, so I'm honestly not sure what to expect here. It's not even a type beat, dude, it's a type mistake. Okay, this shit sounds like when you let a balloon deflate and like, you know, let it go. Now, I don't know how to describe that, but it's definitely an interesting intro.
Ghost riding in a Tesla, let the seats recline. You ain't got no money in your account, that's why your card declined. Looking for a woman that's gonna hold you down, it's hard to find. Your chop ain't got no sights on that bitch, your target hard to find.
Genuinely, did Helen Keller make this beat? Back in the day, Beethoven was deaf and used a metal rod. He used a metal rod in his mouth to make music through vibrations, and his songs were heavenly compared to this shit.
If you ain't talking about the money, I feel like Casper, I gotta go ghost. I'm stuffing hella bitches up like some damn piece of rose.
This shit's less experimental and more accidental.
Free use, Hey Mylon type beat.
I love it when they say the type beat is free use. Yeah, free use because of how many times it got fucked. But yeah, I'm gonna give this song an unfortunate 1 out of 5 stars. I mean, hell, it's got classic written all over it. Yeah, maybe in fucking Crown. Okay, all this aside, I kinda wanna go off on a little tangent here. Lately, I've been thinking about it, right? And people complain about being a TikTok artist. Oh, my song's a TikTok song. I don't wanna be a TikTok song artist. So you're telling me you wanna stay irrelevant forever? Forever? Forever ever? Forever ever? You know, I've listened to all different types of music, and I've even gotten to meet Mike Dean, the synth god, and I gotta be honest, this shit's trash. My dog started barking when the beat was playing.
Couldn't even call me back today.
This bitch sounds like Alicia Keys.
Yeah, when Alicia lost the keys. Okay, one more song by him. I gotta give his music a chance.
Up a 10 on these little niggas cause I'm getting bread. All these niggas hating on my fucking swag cause I'm getting bread.
No, this beat sounds like a fucking blender, bro.
Can't fucking on your bitch every single fucking day.
I mean, he's got the spirit. His rapping isn't terrible, but the beat sounds like when the fire alarm would go off at school. I give his songs a 1 out of 5 stars, and I'm not saying his music's bad, it's just the music sounds like the Terraria soundtrack if someone threw that shit into a wood chipper. Now, I believe he has a lot of potential. I respect the creativity he's bringing to the table. It's just, I mean, the beat is built like a... Next artist, Hold On by Vinsky was released on SoundCloud on August 6, 2020. Mostly labeled as a joke song by the artist, we'll just give it a chance.
You know what we finna do? Hold on. I'm the coochie man.
Hold on! Bro said hold on, but we really should be letting go every single day. Bro harmonizes like a Roomba having a panic attack.
I'ma pull up on that bitch in a fucking coochie van. Pull up on a nigga with a gun, call me Gucci man.
Those 808s are speaking a foreign language. Shit going full on Minecraft enchanting table.
Money green as hell, call it Vine, cause it's on the low way where I gotta sneeze.
Did he just sneeze on the beat? I can't even make this up, dude. He actually got sick in the studio. This is just like the time NBA YoungBoy released that song. He sounded like an Angry Bird. It's like his ops caught him in the studio and shot him. Bro was screaming. But anyways, back to the main topic here.
Hold up, I forgot to say hold on. Thought she was the Lakers cause she played with both like LeBron.
Huh?
Pull up in her gurney, yeah, that bitch thought I was your mom. And that bitch, she like me cause I'm my niggas is alone.
I can't even understand what he was even saying. I mean, I caught the LeBron part, but I don't know, man. So I was like, oh, maybe his music won't get worse, right? And then I clicked on another song, and unfortunately, I heard this.
Niggas really big, yeah. Niggas really big, twerk her gang.
The vocals were so shaky, I thought bro was twerking while in the studio.
Autotune so off, even T-Pain would file a lawsuit.
I can't take this shit seriously. Definitely a solid 1 out of 5 stars on this guy's music. Obviously, it's a joke song, but 1 out of 5 because of the fact I can't understand half of what he's saying and most of it is rambling. Next up, we have Big Body Brothers by Billy Marchiafava. I think that's how you say his name. Anyways, it's featuring Chandler, produced by Billy himself. It released on January 17th, 2025, gaining attention, amassing over 720,000 streams on Spotify within its first month.
You're a motherfucking sound. That's just my 2 pennies. Whoa, being good.
This shit is fucking trash. I can't tell what genre this song is trying to be. Genuinely, this is like the type of music your weird coworker listens to.
Early morning, bacon, eggs, Benny. Yeah, heavy, big body, brother, lot of weight, got plenty. Damn.
You know, I was wondering why the song was called Big Body Brother, and then I looked at the cover of the song and I saw that there is a Big Body Brother on it. Nah, bro, you didn't drop a hit, you dropped your blood pressure. Bro thinks his mic is a corn dog. Bro looks like Bertram from Jesse. Actually, no, I'm gonna go farther. Bro looks like Queso. Okay, I think I got distracted, so let's get back into the song. Pa-pa-pa-pa-pa, play that shit!
Got up on stage around 9, and the next day they called it iconic. In between that, I was off for some time, and vodka and lime and a pack of the chronic. Bring that to a beat. Shit is bubonic.
Shit was recorded in a Bass Pro Shop's fitting room.
You're a motherfucking sound. That's just my 2 pennies. Whoa, being good.
Trust me, bro, we know you're eating good. At this point, I don't even know if I should say it's rap or alternative or whatever this is because it's just so different. It's not bad, but it's not good either. I mean, it's less alternative and more auditory terrorism. Heavy skip. This song's a 1 out of 5 stars. They're always like, oh, it's gonna be song of the summer. Motherfucker, this is skip of the summer. I always hate when people on TikTok post a shit song and are like, oh my god, did I write song of the summer? No, you fucking didn't.
I'm running all over the place, blue in the face, looking like Sonic!
This is the most brain rot song I've ever listened to. And I've listened to a lot of brain rot songs, like that Happy song. This shit is a diss track to my ears. Get this shit out of the airways, bro. This shit's like when Daryl was trapped in a cell by Negan, he had to listen to that song on repeat. Repeat? Nah, let me replay that shit, cause I'm not fucking done. This is the shit that Hello Kitty girl plays as she's dragging you down to her dungeon. People who listen to this are the same exact type of people who listen to Sexy Red, and they actually think her lyrics are good. Good? No, that shit's bad. You aren't getting the aux cord in my car unless you put a gun to my head. Actually, no, if you put the aux cord on, I would rip it out and hang myself with it. Your music taste is the pumpkin spice latte of music taste. You know, sometimes I think I have a death wish listening to shit like this, but I don't know if it's a death wish or a death wish. Obviously, I'm not a musician, but that doesn't discredit my opinion. I mean, this all reminds me of when Corpse released his song Misa and everyone was hyping it up. You know, despite his voice sounding like Lego Batman. I wasn't even going to add his music in, but honestly I'll give it a 3 out of 5 stars because there's clearly a better production level to it. You know, I think it's the fact that he recorded this, and then he was like, yeah man, we got a hit. Actually no dude, you gotta swing and a fucking miss. Get the fuck out of here. But that's the thing about Corpse's music, it's all self-explanatory. Corpse has a very deep voice, and you pair that with his fan base of girls with daddy issues, and you have a combo meal for destruction. I mean, despite him sounding like he's about to save Lego Gotham. Adding to that, I'm not saying all of his music is bad, but when this song came out, I couldn't stand it. If I heard that shit playing near me, it was on sight. It's like Discord music for Discord mods, or mainly for white bitches addicted to dyeing their hair, vaping, and energy drinks. Or, you know, people that actually have no taste in music. This is a common theme though, sadly, and I'm not saying, oh, my music taste is the best, because, in all honesty, to each their own. This is just my personal opinion, and my personal opinion is, that shit is ass! I mean, hell, why don't we just add characters from fiction in to make music? I mean, it's been around forever, hasn't it? But yeah, let's just add Peter Griffin in the studio. Ooh, hey, why you hating on my energy? Now, hearing good music after my ears have bled out more than the guy in Blade Runner is like when you're faded as fuck and you're listening to music and you hear every beat and melody in your soul type shit. Shit must be how the vegetables feel in the produce aisle when the water sprays on them. And I know that's relaxing. The tomatoes don't gotta be lying to me, man. This must be how it feels when a Neuralink user gets disconnected. Fuck you, at the end of the day, listening to some of these songs was honestly a mistake. What's considered good or bad music is all subjective. Art is subjective itself. Now, for this outro, there are so many people who listen to vastly different kinds of music. And I'm not gonna act like some of you have shit music taste and mine is holier than thou. But I'm gonna give you the bitter truth. That shit sucks. Some musicians need criticism to improve. Without it, they'll never grow or get better at making music. Like, there are some SoundCloud artists that only drop a few tracks a year and hype them all up over TikTok like they're the best music ever since, I don't know, fucking Kendrick Lamar. Yeah, you heard me correctly. You upload 4 SoundCloud tracks a year that sound like shitty knockoff Blade music. Slow down. 4 tracks a year? Damn, bro, what a hustle. And don't tell me about going to your local shows or concerts. Your fans are your friends secretly pretending your music doesn't suck.
Wish upon the stars.
Yo, maybe you should wish for some better music. Music taste really depends on the person. Some people pretend to like certain artists while others genuinely hype up talentless artists, acting like they're the best when their music's actually pretty bad. But yeah, it all comes down to the listener and what they enjoy. Whether they're a mentally troubled e-girl, a guy who is heartbroken, loves listening to corny music,
Zero money, zero hope,
or just has shit music taste, it all boils down to that. Out of all the types of people I just mentioned, I think that covers about 95% of people, except for those who only listen to songs with like 200 plays. Those people can just go away. I mean, the reason a song has 200 listeners is because that shit's ass. And you're only pretending to like it to feel unique. Like, bro, just say you love the aesthetic of music and go. You don't love art, you love attention. Having 25 piercings and an extra chromosome doesn't exactly make you special either, so sorry buddy, but that's just kind of how it is. And here comes the people who are like, oh, Luce is the worst YouTuber ever. If I was the worst YouTuber ever, you wouldn't have heard of me. Now make sure to like and stab that subscribe button. Have a good day. Bye.